everyone, welcome back to our story time. I hope you're all fine and safe. Today, I'm going to tell you a true story of a great person. Before I introduce him, let me tell you some facts about him, and you should guess his name. These are his facts. He was 6 feet and 4 inches tall, and he was considered the tallest president in America. When he was a child, he loved to read books. He was self-educated and studied only by borrowing books and newspapers. He loved animals, and when he was in the White House, he had 2 goats living there. He made Thanksgiving an official holiday. He always kept important papers in his hat. He led the country during the Civil War and helped free slaves. His face is on the $5 bill and 1-cent coin. When he was 9 years old, his mother, Nancy, died from poisoned milk. So, he was raised by his stepmother. His nickname was Honest Ed because he was very honest and obedient. So, how obedient is he? Let me tell you his story of obedience. Before I start, can you guess his name? You have 3 seconds to answer. 1, 2, and 3. He is Abraham Lincoln. Very good, children. I know you are smart. When he was the President of the United States of America, he was on a train with his army during the Civil War. It was a very cold night, and while traveling, a military officer offered a cigarette to Abraham to smoke. Abraham responded to the military officer by saying that when his mom was dying on the deathbed, she made him promise not to touch cigarettes and smoke them in his lifetime. At the age of 9, he promised. Abraham then said to the military officer that he will not break the promise. Few minutes later, the same officer offered him brandy. Children, brandy is a type of alcohol. The reason why he gave alcohol to Abraham is because it was very cold in the train, and drinking alcohol will make him warm. Back to the story. Abraham again said to the officer that when his mother was dying on the deathbed, she made him promise that he should not touch and drink alcohol, because drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes will destroy his body, at the same time spoil his life. Abraham said to the officer his man that he will not break the promise he made with his mom. Everyone in the train compartment was amazed of his mother's training and discipline. The officer then said, "Mr. President, you are very lucky to have a mother that taught you like that. Our mothers never told us these things and their effects. That's why we are smoking and drinking right now. But because of the training of your mother, you can stand on your promise and remain faithful to it. Hats up to your mother." So, children, what lesson can we learn from the story of Abraham Lincoln? If we listen and follow the instruction of our elders and parents, God will surely bless us, like how He blessed Abraham Lincoln. The poor little boy became one of the greatest presidents of the United States of America. Next, do you know why Abraham's mom told him not to smoke and drink alcohol? Because smoking is very dangerous to the health. If we smoke, we will get breathing problems and finally lung cancer. Look at these pictures. The one on the left is the healthy lung, and the one on the right is the smoker's lung. If we smoke, our heart will not work properly. We will get dental problems and have mouth cancer. Some people would even lose their hearing and vision because of smoking. So that is why we should not smoke. If we drink alcohol, it would damage our vision. That is why those who drive after drinking alcohol would suffer accidents and sometimes die on the road. The brain is very important organ in our body. We think, we learn, remember, and decide our decisions through our brain. If we drink alcohol, it will destroy our brain. That is why Abraham Lincoln's mom told him not to drink alcohol and smoke cigarettes. They are harmful to our bodies. Abraham promised to his mom that he will not touch them, and he remained faithful to that promise. He is a promise keeper. So, children, always remember, our body is the temple of God. Our Heavenly Father told us to keep it holy. Lastly, children, obey your parents and also obey God's instruction. I know you are good boys and good girls. May God bless you and give you a bright future.